name is Ryan Laing. I'm from Virginia, and I'm 16.
Cool. And before you came here, what did you want to be when you were older?
Actually, the last presentation was perfect for my interest because I'm into the robotics, field, and I was before we got here, I was wondering would it talk about it? Would it talk about other stuff? And it nailed it. So
you get to see two cutting-edge robots while you're here.
Yeah.
You saw Pepper from IBM Watson, Mike wrote us here, and then you got to see Boston Dynamics with their brand new robot, Spotter. Is it Spot Mini?
I think it's Spot Mini.
Spot Mini. What was it like to see cutting-edge robots, being so interested in robotics?
It was really amazing because I guess it's the fluidity of how it worked. You see the shows and stuff, and they're not fluid.
Right.
But they are working, they are improving. We see the videos of the scaffolding and all that, and it's just really slow.
Sure.
It's all mechanical, but that the Mini right there, it was moving pretty it knew what it was doing. So.
Yeah, how cool. And we got to see it walk in all the different ways, and they were fine-tuned mechanical things.
Yeah.
Was it inspiring?
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
Yeah? All right, so what's it been like just in general to be at the Congress and meeting a whole bunch of delegates that are your age, seeing speakers that are your age? What's that felt like?
Pretty interesting, because it's not like you're with a bunch of people who aren't into the same thing. Usually, if I start talking about robotics and stuff with someone, it's a blank stare.
Right.
But a lot of people in this area, they're here because they know this stuff and they want to learn more about this stuff, so they'll converse with it. They'll tell you stuff you didn't know, and you'll tell them stuff they didn't know, and it's really awesome.
That's so cool. So what's it been like for you?
Really fascinating, even though I'm not a delegate, just being here with him and then getting that perspective for my own life and just things that I had no idea about.
And what's the relationship between the two of you?
I'm his older brother.
Okay, got it.
And it's really interesting. I'm an engineering major right now, and it just inspired me a lot in areas that I wanted to go in or that I haven't considered in going in that now seem possible.
Yeah, what? Is there any new industry specifically, or?
Well, specifically, there's a lot of things, but I think the main thing that I've gathered from a lot of the people telling their stories about how they got to where they are is that it's far more important to find something that you feel is a need, a problem that you need to solve, and to go after that. Because if you're just going for something because you think that's what you should be doing, or you think that you'll get the career so you can get the money so you can do what you really want to do, I think from what I've gathered from everybody is that you really have to go and try to find something particularly that will help humanity and that you're really passionate about. That's been a really strong theme throughout the whole thing, is that finding people that are passionate about things makes you inspired to go find your passion.
So as someone who's in college right now, what year are you in college?
I'm all over the place.
Okay. So you've been in college? You're in college.
I've been in college.
You're in college, you've declared your major, and do you still feel like this is a formative event for you? This is an event
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah?
Very much so. And even the direction that maybe I want to go in changing my major if I wanted to, and what sort of things, what sort of fields are possible, because one of the speakers said something that's I think is very interesting, is that you are choosing a career in a world that doesn't exist yet.
Yeah.
So when you're doing that, it's important to keep in mind that, the way technology is progressing, you may not, there's a job out there that you might love that doesn't exist. And so you have to make that. You have to go after that. You have to find what it is that, will put you in that place. And part of doing that is just finding what you're interested in and what you really like. So,
tell me, what do you think the implication would have been if you came here when you were your brother's age?
Oh man, that's what I've been saying this entire time, is that I really wish that I had gone to something like this when I was his age, for sure. Because when I was his age, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I was just,
You had some passions, but no direction.
yeah, I had too many things that I was interested in and too many things that I didn't think I could do and things that I didn't feel a direction for.
Sure. So, do you feel like your passion got more solidified here?
Oh yeah.
That's
definitely.
putting you on a straighter path to where you want to go?
Yeah, I was kind of just wandering and like seeing little things. I'm like, oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. But like now I see this, I'm like, oh, this whole thing. So I'm kind of like on the track now.
So when you go and apply for colleges, have you done that yet?
Not yet.
Okay, so you haven't applied yet. So when you start applying and start choosing schools and then start choosing a major, do you feel like you're going to save time because you now know what you want?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And one of the speakers I thought was very informative and very accurate in how to apply for colleges and the things that you need to do, the things that are important for admissions, and the things that are not important.
So you can focus on the things that matter.
Right.
Do you feel like that might have saved you some time
Oh,
and
yeah.
frustration?
Yeah.
Do you think you
definitely.
focused on some things that didn't matter? And
Yeah, and also that it's important not so much to, grades are very important, but it's also that you want to, contribute in some way, because that stands out so much to say that you've done something that is, that has been for a cause, or that has, being a leader in some way or organizing in some way. So maybe, trying to get organized in like a club, or making one that isn't there, or like being proactive in that way, because that would set you apart. It's one thing if you get really good grades, but you have no idea what,
You don't
why
make, like,
you
an
want to
extra
be,
effort
yeah,
towards your
why you
course.
want to be in that college, and what your goals are for being there. So I
Cool.
think that's important. Yeah.
all right. So last question is: if a delegate was wondering if they should come or not come, what would you tell them?
I would,
Oh,
I would say
Definitely.
definitely try.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, worth the time, worth
Very
bringing the whole
worth it.
family.
Very worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Thank you guys. You can have fun.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. Thank you. Thanks,
right.
man. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He asked for people like to recommend to come to the event, and I thought either John Green or Hank Green,
Yes,
who run an internet show called SciShow.
They,
SciShow
they
Space.
run a myriad of different things. They run Crash Course, SciShow Space, Vlogbrothers, but mainly they have sort of pioneered a lot of educational videos, and many teachers are now using them because they're so informative and so concise, and
Yeah, I got my
make
science
it-
teacher who uses
Yeah,
their videos.
they're able, or that they have been able to make going to the internet to find education much more easily accessible. So yeah,
So that'd be a cool speaker to see.
Yeah,
absolutely,
most
yeah.
definitely. I'd
Perfect.
come back just for him if he was here.
Yeah. Do you think you'll come back next year? Given the opportunity?
If I can, I would.
Yeah, we'd like to try.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, they're talking about who the next speakers are going to be.
Yeah.
No one knows yet. You'd be pretty excited. Cool. Thank you guys.
You're welcome.